I really had a great time on this trip.
Northern Italy is really cool. They're all cities that are pretty much exactly as they were.
The whole class gets on a couple of buses with your professors and you drive up to Northern Italy. We went to Florence, Venice, and Assisi. Florence, they say, is supposed to be everyone's favorite city. And I mean, it's beautiful, full of art, painting, sculpture, I mean, all art forms.
Florence was great because we got to see, like, you know, the Statue of David. Do optional tours again. I went to the Church of Santa Croce and heard Professor Blue, our philosophy professor, talk about Machiavelli, which was kind of interesting.
We went to Venice, and Venice was my favorite place in the entire world. It's my favorite city ever, ever.
When we were in Venice, it was kind of special because we had Acqua Alta, which is where the water rises up from the canals, and it literally probably hit up to everyone's knees. It was rushing so much they had to put these like wooden planks throughout the city of Venice to walk on because the water was rushing up, and it went into like the St. Mark's Cathedral was flooding into, and just all over the city, so everyone's soaking wet.
We took off our shoes and we put on flip-flops and we rolled up our jeans and we just walked through the water, and it's disgusting, but it was beautiful.
You could have gone with Dr. Hatley to the Doge's Palace, and you could have gone to a church with Dr. Lowry, so they had all these options, so it was really great because it catered to everyone's specific interests. But my favorite was Assisi, which was the last stop.
You sense spirituality everywhere in Assisi. It's everywhere. It was glorious.
You could do a pilgrimage to St. Francis' Hermitage, which I did the pilgrimage, and there was about 20 other people, and one of the RAs, Steve, took us up there, and it was kind of, I mean, it was really painful. We all did it barefoot, and you have to walk uphill for an hour. But once you get to the top of St. Francis' Hermitage, it's just, it's the most breathtaking view of Assisi. It's one of the best views I've ever seen in my life.
Just bonding with pretty much, I mean, with everybody in our class was really great. It wasn't like, we're all together on this, and we all just had a great time.
We tasted red wines and some cheese and olive oil, and then they let us loose on the city, on the little town, which isn't that big at all.
It's tradition for students to go storm this castle up there. I didn't. I wish I had, but I didn't get to. So a few students were really excited about it. You wait for everyone to go to bed, for all the RAs to go to bed, you know, once they're off duty, and then you just go up there, and apparently you can get into it. And the view from up there, like some tower they climbed up into, is apparently the best view in Assisi.
So by the time Northern Italy came around, everyone was completely comfortable with each other. So you could, you know, sit next to anyone at dinner and you knew them and you could have conversations, and it just felt completely comfortable, which was, you know, why I think the trip was so memorable.
And the dream would go on and on while we swayed against all things thrown our way. And the morning would be so cruel when it came with sunshine and warmth to blame for announcing the end of my sweet dream, for announcing the end of my sweet